Hello students, today we are going to see exponential growth model. As you know that there are some growth models, three types of growth models. First one is exponential one, then modified exponential, and this logistic model. Okay, so firstly we will see exponential growth model. So what is the growth? We will say it is the rate of change, that may be in terms of time or anything. So if we have a mathematical model and we are going to describe the growth involved in the differential equations, like whatever you have given over here, that is x dot, that is dx by dt is equal to kx. So this type of differential equations will consider as an example of the growth model. For if we see the capital fund, that is earning compound interest. For that, if we see consider k is the coefficient, and which having the 100% interest rate, within the rate at which the fund grows is k times the current size of the fund, so that the equation will become x dot is equal to kx, where x is equal to x naught at t, that is time, is equal to 0, and we have given in one equation number 1, where x is what we can consider as the current size of fund. Okay, so this is the first order differential equation, and here we can see the solution of this differential equation will be given as x is equal to x naught e raised to k into t, because the solution of this differential equation will be given with the help of the integration of this model, and it will give you the exponential solution, like x is equal to x is naught into e raised to kt. So if you have this a value of constant e, because here e value of e is approximately equal to 2.72. So we have x for various values. If we consider initial value of k is 1, it can be seen that the fund grows infinitely and grows faster with great rate of k. So if we see k is equal to t and picking the point x is equal to 2, then the slope is going uh, at point A, and certainly value up at the latter point B. So if you see in this diagram, the curves which are given over here, A, B, C, D, E. So these are having same nature, and slope has become twice as great as the point or plot A. Okay, so if we see this slope is measured as a first order differential equation, and this fact is simply the reflection of the law defining the growth rate, and which is directly proportional to the current level. Okay, as we can see over here, the curve which is given in between the x, that is output, and the time t. So it is an exponential growth curve which we can have over here, and here we can say the way of describing the exponential curve is that say the algorithm of the variable, if you see the algorithm of the variable, it increases linearly with time. Okay, and we can say here particular set of data represent the exponential growth, and the logarithmic data of that should be plotted against the time. If we have the data then appear for the fall on straight line, then the growth is exponential and the slope of the straight line will be great, treated as for longer growth rate coefficient. If we have the slope at point 4 and at in between 1 and 3, then it will give you some values or some slopes, and accordingly we can say is it exponential or any other. Okay, so we can alternatively see the data can be plotted in semi logarithmic graph, and where the horizontal lines are placed at logarithmic intervals. Okay, so plotting the data on such paper, it is equivalent to the taking the logarithm on the data and then the graph paper, the plotting on the normal line linear graph paper. Then we can see here the growth of gross nation products, that is, it is the diagram B, that is showing you the several product figures for the several countries and plotted against the year on semi-log paper. Then we can see if points are fall reasonably well in the straight line are called indicating the exponential growth and growth rate, and the growth rate coefficient which are estimated by the picking 2 points of the straight line here we can say, and that 2 points will have that 2 points we are taking at random, and we are having that 2 points the straight line and that are fitting best to the data and taking the natural log for the same, and we can get the relation as given over here. So we have x1 point at time interval t1, and whereas x2 at time interval t2. So assuming x2 is greater than assuming t2 is greater than t1, so it may results in natural log, and ratio of that is x2 natural log x2 by x1 is equal to in bracket t2 minus t1 into k. So from it is possible to derive the value of k. So if we convert this logarithmic value into the logarithm to base 10, then it will be treated as like this: log base 10 x2 by x1 is equal to 0.434, because we have to just multiply with 0.434 for converting into the logarithm is base 10. Sometimes what we will see, the coefficient k is expressed in terms of k is equal to 1 by t. What t is what the time constant, since it is provided measure of how rapidly the variable t x grows. Okay, so that time constant is put in the equation of x. Then the solution of exponential growth model will be taken like this: x is equal to x0 into e raised to power small t by capital T, and this is what we can say the exponential growth model. Hope you all enjoyed it and understood it very well. If you have any problem, you can keep the comment in the box. I will get back to you very soon.